Imagine getting paid just for sharing your thoughts on products and services you use every day. With Survey Junkie, it's that simple. Click on the link in the video description to discover how you can start earning today by taking surveys.
TikTok prankster Mizzy has been spared jail after he stole a woman's phone as he rode past her on an e-bike, before fleeing police and attempting to ditch the device in a bush. Mizzy, real name Bakari Bronzogaro, was riding a green lime e-bike on June 15, 2022, as he snatched the phone out of a woman's hand in central London. Amy Galt, prosecuting, said police officers in the area pursued the teenager, then aged 17, after they noticed Ogaro cycling in a way that they deemed him to be trying to get away from something, and he was eventually arrested. The TikTok menace became notorious for vile pranks such as walking into strangers' houses, stealing an elderly woman's dog, ripping up library books, and asking random passers-by, "Do you want to die?" The 19-year-old father was jailed last year after breaching criminal behavior orders on multiple occasions imposed for his TikTok videos. However, despite previously being convicted of stealing a woman's phone, he avoided being sent back to jail today as he was still a youth when he committed the offense. His later convictions in relation to his TikToks were not considered as aggravating factors, as they occurred after the phone theft. Highbury Corner Magistrates Court heard Ogaro, who appeared in the dock dressed in a black suit with a white tie and shirt, had turned his life around since his experience in prison, which was that shock to the system he needed. District Judge Michael Oliver handed him a community order, and ordered him to pay £500 in compensation to his victim, who later got her phone back. Mizzy posed outside court, flashing the meditation sign made famous by Andrew Tate. The sign is believed to be traditional Buddhist hand gesture, but since being used by Tate has become associated with concepts like the Illuminati and the Matrix Online. However, Ogaro has used the hand gesture in the past and has previously distanced himself from association with Tate. Ms. Gall told the court Ogaro was arrested by police in June 2022 after he was spotted cycling as though he were trying to get away from something. She said, on June 15, 2022, at around 1 p.m., the victim was walking down Highbury New Park, texting on her phone. She felt an individual on her right-hand side. They snatched the phone out of her right hand and cycled off. The police happened to be in the area, and noticed Mr. Ogaro cycling as though he were trying to get away from something. They followed him into a cul-de-sac, but he failed to stop. They saw him discard something. The officers hit his bike lightly, and the officers managed to detain him. Ms. Galt added that the woman's phone was later recovered from a hedge. She also read statements detailing the impact on victim Ruby Hewitt, who said the incident had left her feeling violated, scared, and angered. Despite the incident occurring 2 years ago in 2022, the court heard Ogaro was only charged in March this year, though it was not clear why. Ogaro, from Hackney in East London, denied stealing the black iPhone 13 Pro Max worth £1,000 from Ms. Hewitt in mid-June last year, but was convicted of the offense in April. He was jailed for 18 weeks at a Young Offenders Institute last November after breaking a court order banning him from filming people without their consent, but was released after 6 weeks. His lawyer, Karen Weeks, told the court the experience had changed him for the better. She explained he was enjoying looking after his 1-year-old son, was back at school studying an NVQ in creative media, and was involved in 2 internships at content creation companies, where he was working on an anti-knife crime video. Mr. Ogaro recognizes the seriousness of his offense, Ms. Weeks added. He's remorseful for his actions today. At the time of the offense, Mr. Ogaro was a youth. Crucially, in November last year, he was sentenced to a custodial sentence. He found this extremely difficult, to say the least. It was a very dark time in his life. It had a detrimental impact on his mental health. It was the sharp shock to the system he needed. He has changed his life around. He's the father of a 1-year-old he adores. He has turned his life around. DJ Oliver slapped Ogaro with a community order, requiring him to complete 100 hours of unpaid work and attend rehabilitation sessions. He was also ordered